Everyone, I am Khushi Bhatt from MCA Public School of class 12th. Today I am here to represent the new chapter and a new session, Human Reproduction. Before starting this chapter, I would like to thanks to my biology mentor who giving me this golden opportunity to express myself. Now let's start with the chapter, Human Reproduction. Human reproduction. Firstly, the word human reproduction, itself clear its meaning. That's re means, this is a made up of two words, re plus production. Re means again, and production means to produce. It clearly means that to produce a new offspring is known as reproduction. What is reproduction? It is a biological process in which an organism gives rise to young ones similar to itself. It is a fundamental character of all organisms. Each organism and each individual present here is all result of reproduction. Now let's start with our next topic, that is a reproductive organ. Reproductive organ. There are two types of reproductive organ, that is in male and female. There are two types of reproductive organ. Firstly, we will discuss about male. In male, there is a primary sex organ and second one is secondary sex organ. In primary sex organ, what is a primary sex organ? The organ which are help in reproduction is known as primary sex organ, and secondary sex organ, it is a process which help in primary sex organ. Primary sex organ are two types which are sperm. First is testis and second is hormone. Testis, it is a male reproductive organ of a male which involve in the process of a reproduction. And the hormones, what is the main hormone which releases by testes in which help in the secondary sexual growth and secondary character in human being. Hormone name is testosterone. Testosterone. And secondary sex organs comes vasa efferentia. There is some glands involved like Cowper's gland, prostate gland and seminal vesicle, which help in motility of sperm and give nourishment to sperm. And in female, we can say that ovum is primary sex organ which involve in the process of reproduction, and second one is hormones, estrogen and progesterone, which is responsible for, which is involved in the period of pregnancy. Progesterone and estrogen. Now we will start with the event takes place in reproduction. First event is gametogenesis. What is gametogenesis? Gametogenesis, it's all about formation of a gametes. Formation of a gametes is very important for reproduction. The male reproductive organ is testis and in female is ovum. Testis releases the sperm and female is ovum. Now after the gametogenesis, there is also a process is known as insemination which take place. First is we will discuss about what? Gametogenesis. We will discuss about this, and second one is our insemination. The transfer of a male sperm to female genital tract is, this process is known as insemination. After the insemination, the fertilization takes place. The fusion of a male and female gamete is known as fertilization. After the fertilization, the development and formation of a zygote is formed through the process of blastocyst. Blastocyst is all about the development of a zygote, and then blastocyst, and then after the blastocyst, zygote get planted and attached with the uterine wall, and this process is known as implantation. Implantation is a very important for the zygote growth, because implantation gives to nourishment to developing zygote through the mother body. After the implantation, there is a the gestation period is start. What is the gestation period? The development of a zygote in 9 months in mother womb is known as gestation, and after the gestation period over, which means 9 months is over, there is a parturition is start. What is a parturition? The delivery of a baby is known as parturition. This is all about the reproduction event, which is a very important for the reproduction. First is the gametogenesis, second one insemination, third is the blastocyst, implantation, gestation, parturition, and that's all about the events. And then we will start our main topic, which is with our main topic, the male reproductive organ. Firstly, we will start the topic. We should know about where it is a present organ. The male reproductive organ is present in the pelvis region. The pelvis region is located at the lowermost spinal cord. This is known as the pelvis region, and what is general character of a testis? I mean to say that what is its shape, length, width. Let's talk about the topic. Its length is about 12 to 15 centimeter. And width is 2 to 3 centimeter. Its shape is oval. Testis is found in oval shape. This is all the general characteristic of a testis. The testis is found below the body, and we can say that outside the body. Why this process is happen? This is happen because the process of spermatogenesis. What is spermatogenesis? The formation of a male gamete, which is called sperm, is known as spermatogenesis. Spermatogenesis process require the temperature below the normal body temperature. And what is our normal body temperature? It is 37 degrees Celsius, and we need for spermatogenesis 35 degrees Celsius. Now we will start with LS of, here it is LS of testis. What is mean of LS? Longitudinal section of testis. This is the outer covering of testis. Name is tunica albuginea. This is the hardest covering of testis, which is made up of thick fibrous connective tissue. Here there is many compartments are seen, which is first is seminiferous lobule. Seminiferous lobule. Seminiferous lobule present 250 compartment, and inside this compartment found seminiferous tubule, and this is the place where the process of spermatogenesis generally takes place. Seminiferous tubule. It is a highly coiled structure, and seminiferous tubule in one compartment found 2 to 3 in number. And then this is retitestis. Retitestis, the transfer of sperm from seminiferous tubule goes into retitestis. In retitestis, the sperm, the damaged part of sperm is absorbed, and water is also absorbed from the sperm. And then this is a vasa efferentia. Vasa efferentia is present in 11 to 12 number, generally efferentia. It is a pathway from seminiferous tubule to vasa differentia. Vasa differentia after the epididyme is present. This is a very most important part of LS of testis. Epididymis. It is divided in 3 parts: carpus, chorda. In carput, it help in providing motility to sperm, and as we all know that the female reproductive organ sperm is motile in nature, but in female the ovum is non-motile. Then how this fusion takes place? The fallopian tube presents cilia which help in to carry the ovum from fallopian tube to uterus. Now carpus, it is provide nutrition to sperm, and then chorda, it is stored the sperm for 2 to 3 weeks, and after the sperm get mature fully, then it goes to vasa differentia, then ejaculatory duct, and through penis it goes to outside the body. It's all about the LS of testis.